Hey everyone, it's Graham here with the latest updates on the beta launch of We Share Abundance and the amazing soap program. Okay, we're going to wash everybody's brains. No, we're gonna clean up the online marketing industry. We're going to bring respectability and sanity in there. But where are we? We should be broadcasting, streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I can only normally see comments from the Facebook group by going there, and I can't see them from YouTube and Twitch because they don't tend to show in the Melon app here. So I am heading over to Facebook right now, to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And and then when I scroll down, hopefully I'll find, yeah, okay, and we are live and we have comments, and we have Russ Cowley at the top of the comments list from the northeast of England, followed by Dave from London, Akini from Nigeria, Carl from New Zealand. And I'm on time, so a lot of people will be popping along in a moment. So while I'm waiting, good health, I'll have some of Adam's ale. Interestingly, Carl says, good morning, all from New Zealand, because, yeah, it's Saturday morning there. They're into their weekend. Friday night here. Of course, summertime in New Zealand and winter time here in the UK. Okay, we've got Devon UK come in as well, and Doncaster UK, and Nigeria, and Southern Alabama, US of A. So we're getting warmed up in the meeting, even if it's chilly here. It's been a beautiful day, actually. It's not been very warm, but it's been sunny and without rain, which is a bit of a novelty. We've had 3 days without rain, and even though it's been quite sunny and there's been a bit of a breeze, which normally dries things up quickly, it's still very wet underfoot. Really, really wet. So it just shows how much rain we've had in the days prior to these few days. They're getting a little bit of rain in Australia, which is taking time out of the test match. England started off really well today and then slipped back, drop catches and missed chances, and instead of ending the day in a position of power, it's probably fairly evenly balanced, but maybe just shading advantage to Australia. So there we go. India, I think, are on top in South Africa. Can't think what else is going on. What else is going on? Oh, the Africa Cup of Nations in football. Don't really know what's going on there, but I know they had a real cock-up. Referee blew up for time with about 10 minutes left or something, and so they had to restart the game, and then he blew up again with a few seconds left, which they were all complaining about. Not that it would have made any difference, I don't think, but he blamed it all on sunstroke. So okay. Well, who else have we got? We got more from New Zealand, Andrew, and we got Kathy from Canada, Ramachandra from India. He's actually from the UK, but he's been in India a long time. I was going to say most of his life, but I don't know how long he's been in India. But he's stuck there because of this COVID thing. It should all be over in the not too distant future. This Omicron is nature's way of saying, okay, enough's enough. Everybody can catch it. We're going to put out this really contagious one that isn't too serious, and everybody will get antibodies, and then it'll just be around like every other disease that's out there. You never get rid of them, do you? Whether it's malaria, smallpox, whatever it may be, they're always there, just lurking, waiting to pounce on somebody that's unsuspecting. But flu and the common cold are really close relatives of COVID-19. So they're always going to be around, but they're not going to be a bother to the same extent in the near future. Okay, and we got Willie Coombs from, I know he's USA, I can't remember where. Liz Groves from Somerset in the UK. So let's get started. Let's have a short prayer. Dear Heavenly God, Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they attract into their life everything that they need and want from you, Lord. Amen. Okay. Willie Coombs is saying Happy New Year. So thanks. Is it the first time you've been with us this year? What's the solution for those that are not able to stake pools because they did not log in for 21 days in December? The solution is log in for 21 days in January, and you'll be able to restake your pools in February. It's not that we did it without warning. We've been talking about it for over 6 months, bringing in the active membership requirement. It's been announced. We've been telling people to make sure you're active. So you're just going to have to wait. You're just going to have to get yourself active by making sure you log in January, and you will become active in February. And we got Pakistan, and we got Peter Kingston from should know. I always get it mixed up. Anyway, flying visit tonight, going for a meal. We'll watch the rest on the replay. Okay, enjoy your meal. Eating in good company is a great pleasure. As long as you eat the meal, it doesn't eat you, you know. Okay, have a wonderful time, Peter. Right, what have we got in the way of updates? Unfortunately, Devyani was not feeling much better today. She has tested positive for COVID. It will be the Omicron. I don't think it will be serious, but it affects everybody in different ways. Some people will hardly notice it. Some people will get really aches and pains and things. And she simply did not feel well enough to work again. So that's a couple of days out this week. She's hoping that she'll be up and able by Monday. And we hope so too, not just because we need her to do the development, but because we hope that she doesn't suffer and gets back to being fit and healthy. So, Kettering, Peter's from Kettering. That's right, Kettering, UK, of course. So the development is stalled at the moment. So it just means it'll be 2 days longer than it would have been. Hopefully that's all, because we've now got the weekend. It'll give her another couple of days to recover. Omicron tends to last about 3-4 days. So hopefully she'll be past all the symptoms by Monday and back fit, able, ready and willing, and we'll press on. Today I've done very little on soap because I've had personal issues to attend to, and they've taken up most of the day. I've kept up to date with the basic things that need doing on a daily basis, but I've not made much inroads into the new stuff. Okay, getting everything sorted out. But other than that, it's been a successful day, and it was nice to be able to do what we had to do with the sunshine there and not too cold. Really a very pleasant day, and I'll be back on track tomorrow. Right, that's covered it pretty much. Let me give you the numbers, and then we can talk about anything we want to talk about, or quit, or whatever. When I say quit, I mean leave this live updates chat. We never quit. We are always moving forward towards our goal, and once we reach that goal, we'll set a new goal and we'll be moving forward to that. Okay, so today, the 14th of January, almost halfway through the month, we had a net increase of 13 people in our registered members to 48,633. Net increase because we take out people that have not logged in for 2 months and do not have active stakes, and that can be 20 or 30, it can be a few hundred, it can be thousands on occasion, but normally it's at the moment running between 50 and 150, but we're up 13 as a net increase. The site ranking down for WeShare Abundance and down for Multiply WeShare, down 35 places for WeShare Abundance to 8,820. That's a remarkable ranking, actually. There are sites out there that have been going for years that would give their whatever they've got to give to be in the top 10,000, let alone in the top 9,000. So you're going to see that come tumbling down once SOAP gets operational. Multiply WeShare, 23,533. That's down 109 places. We had 4 new email verified members in Multiply WeShare. Nobody new board advertising. Bonus pool went up by $2 to $9,614.70. And the tokens are, let's have a look, WeShare. We had $16 of trading volume in WeShare in the last 24 hours. We lost 44 places in the coin ranking to 1,221. And the value of the tokens is about the same as it was yesterday. It is in fact slightly down, but it's about 0.5 cent in Waves and about 0.5 cent in your back office, and it dropped down to 1/3 cent in coin ranking from just under 0.5 cent yesterday. So whoever bought those $16 worth got them at three tokens for 1 cent. You know, it's crazy, isn't it? 300 tokens for $1. They've got $16 worth. You work it out. They're going to be laughing all the way to the bank by the end of this year. We have the WeShare Abundance token, $59 worth of trading there. That dropped about $10 on coin ranking to 298.92, so they've got a pretty good deal there too. In your back office, it's showing at 227.98, and in Waves 248.55. Those are probably reflections of the general market for cryptocurrencies. I think Bitcoin's still falling away a little bit, still drifting down, may drift down a bit more yet before it starts to come back up after Easter. But that's the situation. That's your numbers for today. Okay, what else have we got? We got Syed in from Pakistan. Okay, let me have a look. I don't think we're getting anything. No, we're not getting anything in Melon app, only Facebook user. And I've lost Facebook now. Here we go, Facebook back again. And I seem to have answered all the questions there. It's only 16 minutes past. I don't really have an awful lot of news for you. The Instant Recall, I sent a message out about Instant Recall today. That is a free app, almost identical to Tapestry. The pay plan is almost identical. The only difference is in Tapestry, to open up levels 3 and 4, you have to pay an affiliate fee of $10 a month, roughly. In Instant Recall, there is no affiliate fee, but you have to have referred personally 10 people to the app. The big difference, of course, is that Tapestry are already paying to people that are able to download the app. I still think it's just in USA and Canada. It is planned to be in Australia and New Zealand, I think, are the next 2 countries that are going to be opened up. And I think that's sort of any day now. And they are planning to be in 55 countries in the very near future. Instant Recall are not paying yet because they don't have sufficient apps out there. I think the number they had out there at the moment is 27,000. They need about 50,000 to be in a position to monetize the app and pay commissions, totally free. Oh, the other big difference, of course, in Instant Recall is you don't get level 1 commissions. That's on your personal referrals. In Tapestry, you introduce 10 people, it'll earn you $10 each. In Instant Recall, you introduce the 10 people, it gets you opened up the levels 3 and 4, but you personally don't make any money on your personal referrals. The cash from that level goes to charity. It goes to feed hungry children. So it's very, very worthwhile. It's a worthwhile app. It's worthwhile downloading Instant Recall. I think you can download that anywhere in the world. The Tapestry app, you can only download it where they've opened up the countries. So I don't have the Tapestry app, but I have the Instant Recall app. And as soon as it hits that 50,000 mark, then they'll be able to, as I say, monetize things. Doesn't mean you're going to get paid commissions as soon as they hit 50,000. It means they'll be earning money as soon as they hit 50,000. It'll take probably a month before they can get the cash in from their app, and then it'll take a few days, maybe a month, to pay out. So after they've hit 50,000, you can expect to start receiving commissions within 2 months, and then it'll be on a monthly basis. I think it's on a monthly basis. It might be more frequent than that. It's certainly no longer than a monthly basis. So it's worth getting involved in both Tapestry and Instant Recall. Totally free money for you. It's not big money at the moment, but it will build. I'm convinced it will build. Last month in Tapestry, we made $52.50, I believe. there are a lot of people last month that had actually downloaded the app. They had it on the phone, but they didn't have it activated. I think, I can't remember the numbers now, but I think there were probably 50 downloads and only about 5 or 10 at the most that were active. So if everybody had activated their app, we could have perhaps made a couple of $100. So we'll see what it's like this month, because I think they update their figures on the 15th, which would be tomorrow. So there we go. That's Tapestry and Instant Recall. Very, very similar programs, both worth getting involved in. Not going to cost you anything, and will make you money as long as you just share it with a few people. Share it with a minimum of 10. You know, they've got 27,000 now in Instant Recall. If everybody went out and just got one referral, they'd be over the 50,000. So it could be done in a day. Will it happen in a day? No, it's unlikely. I think they're gaining people in Instant Recall at about 1,000 apps a day. So they got 27,000 now. They've got 23,000 to do. Let's look at 23 days and add a bit on, you know, and say by the end of February it'll probably be active. So get in there and do your bit. Okay. Avazu, I understand from Dave, are having headaches with the payment processing. I'm not sure what exactly they are, because I've not really been in touch, but I know it's giving him headaches. If he had any hair, he'd be pulling it out. He's got a beard, I suppose. He could pull that out. So I don't know whether that is stopping the sales or not at the moment. If they're having trouble with the payment processor, perhaps it is. I don't know. I've lost a bit of time in there because any time that I have after routines and meetings and things like that, I dedicate to getting the SOAP platform ready. That is vital. Once that's out of the way, then I'll have time and I can put together something where we can all make some money with the Avazu program. It's very lucrative, but it does require sufficient sales to make it work. And ideally, we're looking at getting everybody to 50 sales in a 2-week period. And that will be my target. My goal is to be able to help everybody get to creating 50 sales in a 2-week period. And that will create huge income for everybody. And so that will be my focus once SOAP is launched and running, and I don't have to spend more time on setting everything up there. And that's it. Okay, have we got anything else here? Weezer roadmap, please explain. It's on the website. Just have a look at it. I'm waiting to start serving. Let me know. Okay. You're interested in playing tennis, from that, I gather. Yeah, only joking. That's a farce as well, isn't it? This Australian, we've got no Aussies in here today. We do have some Aussies here sometimes, but no Aussies in. What a ludicrous situation. Okay, I'm not going to get involved in that any more than that. Yeah, as soon as we get the SOAP program up, there will be a lot of withdrawals that will be paid, because it'll be so easy to make money. An interesting point was, as somebody that's just gifted in, you can go out and make $10 very quickly by just gifting in 5 other people. In fact, you make $15, but you can withdraw $10. You need $5 to pay your subscription at the higher level the next month. But you can go out and within a day make $10. Now, a lot of people have said to me, "Oh, $10, it's not worth the hassle, you know, not worth." It was very, very interesting today that, let me see if I can find it. It was from one of our members, a very valued member, who is actually in India, and he sent me a copy of something about the world's poorest city. Kinshasa is probably the poorest city in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the poorest country in the world, at a GDP of 55 billion. Many of its residents live on less than $1 a day. Okay? And he added to that, he was saying, you know, so $10 is, it means a lot to some people. And can you imagine people that are living on less than $1 a day, and we give them the chance to make $10 in a day? That's life-changing for those people. Next month, they'll make $15 or more. Can't remember the exact figures, but it'll go up every month. They're living on less than $30 a month. We can get them to $30 a month in 2 or 3 or 4 months. We'll double their income. We'll change their life. We're going to give them hope within 24 hours. That is what We Share Abundance is about. It's not about making millions of dollars. Some of you will do. Some of you are already positioned to make millions of dollars. But that isn't why we're here. We're here for those people in Kinshasa, for people in India, Pakistan, the Philippines, Venezuela, Suriname. We're here for people all over the world that are struggling. And we can say to them, here, very easily, you can make $10 in a day. All you've got to do is pass on the gift that we've given to you. That's all they've got to do. And they're going to go, wow, $10, just like that. So don't think that it's insignificant. Don't think that it's got to be millions of dollars to attract people. Eventually, the big hitters, the heavy hitters will want to get involved. But we don't really want them, and we don't need them. They will come in and they'll bring in lots of people and they'll make a lot of money. But that isn't what we're about. What we're about is helping these people all through the world that are struggling below the poverty level or close to the poverty level, no matter what country they're in. There are people struggling in the United States and in the UK and all over the world. There is a need for people to be helped. Our ability to provide them with hope is far more than the $10 that they're going to enjoy, and the ability to climb that ladder. We're all about curing the root causes of the problems in the world, not putting the band-aid on. The $10 is a band-aid. What is the cause of it? And the cause of it is people don't understand natural laws. You know, if I take this phone and I drop it, that is a natural law. It's gravity. But there are lots of other natural laws that are just as important as gravity. Gravity means that when you're walking along, you don't float up into the air and drift off somewhere. It means that you stay on the ground and you get where you want to go. It holds everything together. And if it's used in the right way, it's very useful. But if you stand underneath a falling rock and that rock comes down and crushes you, that is gravity being used in the wrong way. And that is perhaps a graphic and illustration of one natural law, but there are lots and lots of natural laws that people don't even know exist. And there are natural laws for health, there are natural laws for prosperity, there are natural laws for happiness, there are natural laws for all these things. And the root cause of all the problems in the world is the fact that people use the natural laws in the wrong way, or they disobey the laws, or however you want to put it. And ignorance of these laws is one of the problems, and we can help them. We can help them once we've got their attention by putting that band-aid on and saying, okay, this is stop the hurt a little bit. It's an extra $10 for you. But we want to give you more than that. We want to give you life-changing information. We want to give you hope. We want to give you peace of mind. We want to give you a balance in your life, harmony. We want to share our love with you. We want to bring that all together for you, ultimately leading to better health and a freedom of choice for you, and ultimately total happiness, because that's what everybody seeks, and that's what we can offer people. And they can't buy that. There are people out there that are multi-billionaires and they're still struggling. They're still searching for something else. They still want more power, or they want to be able to send rockets into space. They want to, they're still searching for things. They've got enough money to buy anything they want materially, but they've still got that emptiness inside, that they're still, maybe if I had more power, I'd be able to stop this need for they don't understand the natural laws. They don't understand how to be happy. And they can't buy it. Don't matter whether they've got $1 million, $1 billion, $150 billion. They can't buy happiness. We can teach people how to achieve happiness through peace, hope, harmony, and love in their life. Okay. Here we go. Where are we? And we got somebody there saying, "You want me to close the program?" Close the program? Never. We are moving forward. We will always move forward. Okay. Some people say they've lost money. You've not lost anything unless you sell at a loss. If you buy a car for $1,000 and you sell it the next day for $500, you've lost $500. If you don't sell it, you've not lost anything. You've got a car. If you buy a car for $1,000 and you sell it for $1,500, you've made money. But if you haven't sold it, you've got a car. You've not made money. You've not lost money. People own houses and they watch the price of the housing market going up, and they say, I bought my house for $50,000 and it's now worth $70,000. I've made $20,000. They've made nothing because they've got a house and they live in it, and they've made nothing until they sell that house. And when they come to sell that house, if it sells for $70,000, then they've made $20,000. But if it sells for $30,000, they've lost $20,000. People lose money because they sell at the wrong price. People don't lose money by buying something. People don't lose money by owning something. They lose money by selling something that they have at the wrong price. Many people have Visa tokens totally free because when we change from Visa to Visa Abundance, for lots of reasons I'm not going into here, we gave everybody that had Visa tokens at that time the opportunity to exchange Visa for Visa Abundance on a one-to-one basis. So if somebody had 100 Visa tokens, we gave them 100 Visa Abundance tokens as an exchange. But then we gave them back the Visa tokens. So they had those Visa tokens absolutely free and clear. Those Visa tokens that they hold have cost them nothing. And they've got Visa Abundance tokens that are of a much higher value. And people say, we're causing people to lose money. We're doing everything we can to help people. If people sell at the wrong price, they lose money. If they hang on to things, they've not lost any money. They've got the assets, whether it's a house, a car, piece of meat, whatever it is. Whatever it is you're buying and selling, you buy it at a price. If you sell it at a higher price, you make a profit. If you sell it at a lower price, you make a loss. Nobody forces you to sell at a lower price. Nobody forces you to sell at all. Nobody tells you to sell at a higher price. It's all your choice, your decision. We have given away many thousands of Visa tokens and Visa Abundance tokens. Some people have bought Visa tokens and Visa Abundance tokens. They're just adding to their assets. Those assets are worth whatever that person deems them to be worth. They're not what somebody says I'll buy them for. If you've got a house that you paid $50,000 for and somebody comes along and says I'll give you $100 for it, what are you going to do? You're going to say, oh yeah, great, I could use $100. Here's your house, there's the keys, boom, I'm off. You're going to say, you're joking. It's all your choice and your decision. Okay? No, nobody lost money in Multiply Visa. Multiply Visa, you've not lost any money. If you put in and you bought positions in Multiply Visa, it's there and those positions are generating income. The bonus pool in Multiply Visa goes up every day. There's no activity, no extra investment in that. It's just going up every day. If people withdraw tokens from Multiply Visa tokens, they withdraw them and they sell them at a loss, then they lose money. But they've not lost money because of Multiply Visa. They've lost money because they chose to sell Visa tokens at a loss. It's their choice. If they hold on to them, they're going to make a lot of money. Okay? Okay, somebody's paid $60. Yes, other people have paid even more. The best thing to do if you've got Weezer tokens now is buy more of them, because you can pick them up for half a cent, maybe a third of a cent. Somebody bought some for a third of a cent. You can get a lot of tokens for next to nothing. It's a good time to buy. You buy when people are wanting to sell and struggling to sell and selling at crazy low prices. The Weezer token will come back up in price. I can't prophesy how big, but I will tell you this: it will be over $3 within a few months. You buy now at half a cent, one token for half a cent, you're going to get $3 for it in the near future. It's up to you. How long you hold it? You hold it for as long as you want to hold it for. The same as any other asset. You choose when to sell. You choose what price you sell at. It's as simple as that. Okay? Okay, that pretty much has covered what I've got for you, because I haven't really gone much for you, have I? But as soon as I get SOAP out of the way, I'll be working on that program. I've got in my back of my mind how we're going to do it, how we're going to get everybody to be able to move at least 50 raffle tickets every 2 weeks. It's not a massive amount, you know. You're only looking at 3 or 4 a day. We'll have something in place where we'll be able to do that, and that will benefit everybody. That will benefit everybody. But I can't get to work on that until we've looked after other people through the SOAP program. That is my priority. That will be launched as soon as humanly possible, and it will bring hope to those people. Imagine some people living on less than $1 a day. Okay, we can help people all over the world. Right, that's it from me. But we will be working on a zoo, zoo, zoo. What a win for you is a win for me. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. Is that $1 billion spree? Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. We're one happy family. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. All helping charity. And that links Havazu to us. The ethics behind it. They're going to help charities with billions of dollars. We're going to help people with a few dollars, but a few dollars in the right place can be more important than $1 billion in another place. You know, if somebody like Bill Gates gives away $10 million, it's like somebody with $1,000 giving away 8 cents. It's negligible to him. It doesn't matter to him. And yet, if he gives $10 million to something, he's considered a great philanthropist. But somebody walking down the street that throws a quarter into a beggar's cup, and that person only has $100, he's a bigger philanthropist than Bill Gates, who gave $10 million to something. And what he gives his money to is usually designed to create money coming back. He's admitted it. He said, you know, he gave $5 million somewhere. It brought a return of $20 million. That's not charity. That's business. And that's all he's interested in. And he's interested in it because he doesn't know how to be happy. Okay? The guy walking down the street with $100 in his pocket that gives a quarter to the beggar is a happier man than Bill Gates. Okay? So there you go. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. Win for you is win for me. I'm going to see you all same time, same place tomorrow. There won't be any development updates. I doubt it very much anyway. There may be some updates from me. We'll see how much I can get done tomorrow. And whatever, I'll let you know what's going on. And we are always, as always, 100% transparent. God bless you all. And goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye, goodbye. I wish you all goodbye.